Craters dot the landscape in Yemen, lasting reminders of the many civilian deaths in a brutal war. Perhaps no death is more tragic than Mohammed al-Khal. After a volley of airstrikes hit a highway in western Yemen on August 15th, al-Khal picked up a wounded man in his taxi, an ice cream vendor, and drove him to the hospital. But coalition warplanes followed his car, believing he was carrying a wounded soldier. Just as he arrived, warplanes struck the hospital, killing him. The charred remains of al-Khal's car still sit near the blast site. He leaves behind a wife and 8 children.
He was burned, trapped in the taxi. We didn't know until night. They told us he was completely charred.
In all, 19 people were killed and 24 were injured in the hospital bombing. The hospital's director calls it a war crime.
The coordinates of the hospital are with the coalition every day and up to date. And despite that, the hospital itself was hit.
Saudi Arabia launched a coalition campaign following the overthrow of Yemen's internationally recognized government by Houthi rebels. Saudi Arabia calls the rebels a proxy of its regional rival, Iran, and the kingdom has backed an array of military units and fighters against the Houthis. Nearly 4,000 civilians have been killed in Yemen since early 2015. An estimated 60% of those deaths caused by airstrikes from the Saudi-led coalition, according